Look at that creaminess. Vodka with pasta. Judging by the reaction, it seems to be pretty tasty though. In this video, we'll show you not one but two classic recipes for penne alla vodka. Recipes that surged in popularity in Italy during the 70s and 80s, during the disco scene. Penne alla vodka sauce with pancetta, a mind-blowing tomato-rich recipe. And the famous penne al salmone, with a pink sauce, otherwise known in Italy as salsa rosé. Our very own Flavia Diamante begins with the pancetta recipe. These are the ingredients. The vodka, of course. By the way, in these two recipes, the vodka isn't used to emulsify fats, as many incorrectly believe, but rather to deglaze and extract more flavors from our ingredients. Cream, to impart creaminess and a lighter color to the sauce. We also have red onion, and obviously pancetta, Italy's cured bacon. In a sense, this dish is a bit like a pasta matriciana without pecorino. We start by boiling the pasta. Here we have a classic penne. You can also try the dish with rigatoni. While the pasta is boiling, we need to chop the pancetta and onion. Flavia is slicing pancetta into thin strips. While the onion is going to be minced. Flavia begins cooking by browning the pancetta in its own fat over medium heat. If the pancetta is too lean, add a drizzle of olive oil. And while that goes, a little history of vodka pasta. The history of vodka pasta seems to begin in the 70s, when the dish danced its way onto menus at discotheques in Italy, especially in coastal cities. It was a sort of midnight snack. Well, when you're in Rome. The first time we see vodka combined with Italian pasta in writings was in the Italian cookbook La Buffone, written by a famous Italian actor and foodie Ugo Tognazzi. Ugo shares his recipe for penne all'infuriata, which was an extreme version of the classic arrabbiata, with tomato, lots of garlic, vodka, and pepper. And by the way, would you like to see us make the famous penne all'infuriata? Let us know in the comments. Looks like Flavia has moved on to the onion, cooking it until it's tender and translucent. She adds a pinch of red pepper, and then deglazes it all with a shot of vodka, the first of two. This shot is used to deglaze, and the second shot to extract flavor from the tomato. We're gonna complete the sauce by adding the tomato and salt to taste. Finally, in goes the cream. And that second glass of vodka that we mentioned before. This time to extract the flavors in the tomato that are normally imperceptible. While alcohol is not an emulsifier, it does a great job in extracting flavors from any ingredient. And trust us when we say that it's not an emulsifier, not even if you put a gallon of it, won't emulsify a thing. In our case, the creaminess of this sauce will come from the final mixing. The pasta, cooked just shy of al dente, is finished in the pan with a ladle of hot pasta water. Few flips in the sauce. By the way, this is called mantecatura in Italian. Look at that lovely color. And notice how mixing has created that beautiful creamy consistency. Who could resist? And now let's move on to the penne alla vodka with salmon in a traditional pink sauce or salsa rosé. Let's take a peek at the ingredients. The sauce base is the same but with more cream and just a hint of tomato paste for the color. Vodka, of course, and here we're using shallots and pink peppercorns to cook the salmon in butter. Penne, this time rigate, the kind of penne with ridges, and salmon. Here we're using smoked salmon. We begin by mincing the shallots and slicing the salmon. Now we grind in this fragrant and fruity pink pepper with our fantastic white Italian marble mortar and pestle. We'll share a link to this made in Italy kitchen essential in the video description. Now it's time to saute the shallots. Nice and golden, and it goes the salmon. This smoked salmon needs to cook just a minute to infuse its flavor. Time for vodka. All of it at once this time, followed immediately by the cream and tomato paste. And now is also the time to taste and add salt if needed. We let the vodka sauce reduce a bit while the pasta finishes cooking to al dente. And this is the right consistency, the thickness of the sauce, caught in the back of a spoon. In goes the penne. And once again, Flavia begins the dance of mantecatura. Mamma mia! Look at this creaminess. Come on, Flavia, give it a try. For us. And you, dear friends, don't forget to subscribe to the Piatto Recipes channel, click the bell, and give us a thumbs up. And of course, let us know in the comments how your penne alla vodka turns out.